Rectangular opening 12 inches wide must have the same total area as two smaller rectangular vents 6 inches by 4 inches and 8 inches by 5 inches. What must be the total height of the opening? So we're starting out with what? We have one rectangular opening. Okay, that's 12 inches wide, but we don't know how tall it is, so I'm going to call that X. And this has to be equal to two smaller ones. One is 6 inches by 4 inches, and the other one is 8 inches by 5 inches. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to find the area of each in between. Okay, so remember area?
Good afternoon, faculty.
So area is length times width, or we can call that base times height because this is a parallelogram. Okay, so for this first one, we have 12 times x for our area. For the two smaller ones, we have to add up the area, so we have 6 times 4 and 8 times 5. Okay, so 12x, we can't simplify that any further, but 6 times 4 is 24, and 8 times 5 is 40. I'm going to move over here since I'm out of space. If we finish that up, we have 12x is equal to 24 plus 40, so we have 64, and then we have to divide both sides by 12 to finish solving. Pull up the calculator real quick. And we do 64 divided by 12. We're going to get a decimal, which is fine. 5 and 1/3 or 5-point repeating. 3, don't forget, don't round, put the bar over the top. Okay, at this point, pause the video and please try to find the area of number 2 and number 3. Check in with either Ms. Williamson or myself before you move on to continuing with the video.
Okay, now you should have completed 2 and 3, so we're going to look at number 4. Because we're looking at a parallelogram, we have area equals base times height. So we're going to look at our height here of 9.6, and our base here is 13. So we're going to do 13 times 9.6. We'll bring up our calculator. 13 times 9.6, and we'll get 124.8. Okay, now we're going to look at number 5. So first we're going to read the question. At 46 cents per square foot, how much will it cost to purchase sod for a square lawn 24 feet 6 inches on a side, round to the nearest cent? So we know that squares all have the same sides. We're going to convert 24 feet 6 inches into a decimal. We know that a full foot has 12 inches, so 6 inches is a half. So each side here is going to be 24.5. Now to find the area, it's going to be side times side. So we're going to write 24.5 times 24.5. Bring up my calculator. 24.5 times 24.5. So we will get an area 600.25. Now if we look back at the question, it's asking us how much will it cost to purchase sod for this lawn. If we know that every square foot costs 46 cents, we're going to take this 600 and now multiply that by the 46 cents per square foot. So let's bring our calculator back up, multiply what we had for our answer, times 46 cents. And then our total will be $276, and we'll round that 1 up to 2, so and 12 cents.
Okay, so pause the video, try 6 on your own, and let us know if you need any help, and check in with us if you have any questions. We're going to do number 7 together, and when we're done, you're going to try number 8, and let us know how you're doing. So for number 7, we're looking at a trapezoid. So we've got this formula, area equals 1/2 height times the quantity base 1 plus base 2. So first thing we have to do is pick out all of these things. So remember, the height will have a right angle on it. Okay, it will be perpendicular to the two bases, meaning it forms a right angle with the two bases. So we have base 1 and base 2 always attached to the height. Okay, remember, it doesn't matter what order you put base 1 and base 2, and then we're going to plug into the formula. So area equals 1/2 times 18 times the quantity 16 plus 33. Okay, it is okay to go right into your calculator at this point If you do not, please remember to follow the order of operations. Remember, you have to do parentheses before you can do multiplication, and then finally simplify the whole thing. So if we type it all right in, we have 1/2 times 18 times quantity 16 plus 33, and that gives us 441 for our area. Okay, if you have questions as you work on number 8, please let us know. Once you have number 8 done correctly and you've showed it to one of us, you can go ahead and start your homework.